Welcome, welcome. Let me get my tablet. Welcome in. I'm going to get things going on my tablet. I am going to be cleaning up my storage unit, storage room here, where I've got all of my wreaths that I've made. We're going to be hanging them up on a new storage unit that I have out of sight, but it'll end up sliding back in here. And I'll show it off later. But I can't read the screen very well, so I'm setting things up on my tablet. So I can grab things. And let me get... So while I'm live, everything on my Etsy shop is going to be on sale. I have the website and the discount code. So you use this coupon as you're checking out. Anything that I have already made that's ready to ship is on sale. Can be used to with that discount code. Let's see here. Get this up. I can switch back and forth if needed. Get that big. All right, guys, I'm going to turn it this way. Leave you guys right here where hopefully I can read you guys a little bit more. But we are going to be picking up everything. So I did a very big 2-day vendor event in early December. I did not sell much. So almost everything came back with me. My mesh wreaths are in bags. Some are hanging on garment racks here. Some are hanging outside in the garage. But most of my grapevine items got put in bins. So I'm pulling them up, going to be hanging them up. I bought I don't know, it's like 10, 12 foot long garment rack. I have it in my hallway right now. I will be hanging everything up on that, but I figured while I'm touching everything, it'd be a good time to just show everybody what I have. If you have questions, please ask them. I will be happy to show off anything. If you see anything in my shop here, please feel free to ask me to show off anything specific. I will try to pull it out and show it off. But I will be showing off each item as I pull it out of the bin and put it up on the rack. So thanks for hanging out with me. I'm going to describe everything as we go. For my mesh wreaths, I do use... Sorry, the plastic is going to be loud. I use garbage bags to cover them to keep them from sticking to other ones. And while I have them in storage, I use S-hooks. I hang them on the back. I have a hole in the top center of the bag. I use clear bags so I can see them. But if you're storing them for personal use, you probably don't have as many as I do. So whatever large leaf, like the outdoor leaf bags, I can pull up what I have. So I just store them like this, put them on the hanger, and then I hang them on a big garment rack. So that one was my Baby It's Cold Outside. This one I'm not going to cover quite yet. I really, I'm just hanging it on the outside of it. But this is my favorite Valentine's Day one. This one is in the shop already. You can use the code up there on any of these items that I'm going to be showing off today. This is one of my favorite Christmas grapevines. Let's see. There we go. My tablet was frozen. This one's also in the shop. This one is, I don't always put a hanger on my grapevines. You can normally just put these right on a hook. So I'm just hooked this right through the branches of the grapevine to hang it. I'm just showing off the ones I'd already hung up. So this one needs a little fluffing, but for my Texas people, see, that is backwards. I thought I flipped it. Hold on, guys. Let me flip you guys so you can read things. There we go. Now you can read it. And I just got to get better at where to put it in the frame. We've got that one. This is one of my newer ones that I did for this Christmas season. This is my green and gold drums. I really liked how this one turned out. So you've got a nice drum in the center, a huge bow. Everything's kind of flattened out because it's in the storage bag. But as you get things, your bows, you just put your fingers in there, give them a good fluff. But while I store them, I just flatten them out a little bit. So they're not too crinkled. But just pull the loops. Pull the bag over it. And then hang it up in storage. All right. So I have a nice pretty spring lemon. This one can go almost all year long, especially if you've got lemons in your kitchen. This can hang up on a pantry, your back door. If you've got a door that goes out from your kitchen area, this would be beautiful inside or outside. Everything is available at the link at the top of the screen. These, I don't necessarily cover them. I just put them in between each item that I have, each of my mesh item, bags. I put these in between. It keeps from getting stuck to each other, but I don't necessarily waste a big bag on these. So the this one I did put a hanger on the back, so I do use the hook through the hanger. This one I don't have a hanger on it. I just put the hook through the grapevine. So those are the ones I already had hung up. So now we can start digging into what I still have in bins. And I have to be very careful because I did just lay these in the bins. The grapevine items do have a lot of swirly things on them, so they do tend to get stuck to each other. So, but this is a nice spring, summer grapevine. We bless this home. And again, the bows will fluff up, and a hair dryer or steam tool will fluff out those flowers if needed. And then here's a nice pretty fall. Let's see, there we go. I really liked how this one turned out. I'm sure lots of you guys are putting things away for the holidays. You couldn't see the front of which one? JJ? Just Jay? Which one did you want to see? Sorry. If it was one of the ones I put back, I can go grab it. The screen in front of me is moving faster than my tablet, so sorry if how long ago, I'm not sure how long ago you posted that. But there's fall grapevine. There's the bless this home, and I just have a bag. These came in a bag of 50, the hooks. I've gotten 2 sets of them, but again, I just use those to hang. All right. This one is actually really good for just an all winter. This has got a great deer head in the middle, lots of rustic, outdoorsy colors and elements. Got pine, snow-covered items, a nice big bow. And again, the bow's just been flattened a little bit for storage, but they puff right back out. But this one, again, is also available in the link at the top of the screen. Use the code at the top to save 15% when checking out. Hopefully, again, I just cover these for storage. If there's bows at the top, I try to, any of the ribbons, I try to kind of curl them around the shape so they don't crinkle too funny. But these will go right on. And again, I'm using that same S hook, hanging it through a couple of the tinsels. I just took 2 of the pine ties that were on the wreath itself. I twisted them together to make a loop. And then I have the hook hanging through that loop. Here is a Valentine's Day one I made early on, and I revamped it a little bit last year. Everything's been in, this one's definitely been in storage. But this is a nice big fluffy bow. Big golds, pinks, dark pink, light pink, lots of swirls. Ribbon tails going through. We've got some glitter hearts spread out. I just fluff out those ribbons as you hang it up. But this one is also in the shop. I will hang this one. I don't have a loop or anything on it, so I'm just hanging it directly on the frame. This one. And then let's see, where's my bags? This is the bags that I use. I'm almost out, but the big clear leaf yard bags. This was a box of 40. I brought down a couple. As I sell them, I take them out of the bag. I put them in their shipping boxes. Give them a good fluff and everything before I ship them out. But and again, today we're just going through all of the items that I brought back from a vendor event that I did last month. I had put everything in bins and they've just been shoved into my storage room here. Trying to get them up and out off the floor. I have a large garment rack that I just purchased and put together yesterday. So as we prep these, I'm just hanging them on the garment rack. We'll end up moving that garment rack back into this room, but it's in the hallway right now since the room is so full. But we're just making space. Here's a really nice, let's see which way's up. Oof, catching me. All right, there's the top. This is a nice St. Patrick's Day one. Bow's been squished. This one's got a nice Ferris silk. This is a designer ribbon in the back here. Some really nice, pretty green, glittery elements in there. Happy St. Patrick's Day metal sign. We've got ribbon tails going all the way around. A little bit of sprigs of some gold pine sliding in there. Let's see, there's the nice bow. Needs a little bit more fluffing, but let's see. Got that. Again, put that one on. Find the hole. There it is. Grab my hook. There we go. And that one's ready for storage. All right, let's see. This one is one of my favorite fall designs. This is my third one. I've made several of these. I sold 2 already. This is my last one. It's got nice pumpkins, blue sunflowers, lots of leaves, fall berries, flowers. It's a really pretty fall Thanksgiving design. And that one should be listed for $130. Some of these I have price tags on that I can easily find. If I see them, I'll try to say the price, but so that one is available. Need a new bag. I think this is my last mesh base or pine, whatever base one that I've got that needs a bag. I think everything else already has its bags. So if you see anything in here you like, if you check out the link at the top of the screen, if you see anything in there that you want to see up close, be happy to grab it, show it off. Ooh. This is two different pieces in the shop, but let's see, flip them. We've got a window, really pretty berries and holly, some red flowers and evergreens, and then there's a door version. This one has a plaid snowflake ribbon, cardinals and holly ribbon. There is a cardinal tucked in there. But this one I see sitting like either doing like a porch leaner or maybe beside a fireplace. I think it would be a really cute place for those that have an elf that comes to visit. It could be a cute entry for the elf to come in. If you don't have a fireplace, could be a fun way to convince kids there's a entry for Santa or your elf. That one I'm not covering. I'm just hanging them on the outside edge of my garment rack. This is another popular one. Anything with the church, evergreens, bows, some florals, or actually this one's just berries and pine cones. But that one, let's see, that way. Tilt it the right direction for you guys. That one is available. Finish up this bin. So this one is just a door hanger. It's got just a rope tie to hang it up on, a nice big matching fluffy bow in the colors that match the sign. This one is a nice inexpensive addition. This one has Merry Christmas on it, but with the snowflakes, you could probably get it to go a little further into January. But again, things like this, I just add the hook and put it on the garment rack. I don't cover them. All right, start on the next big bin here. This one I made at a designing event back in the spring. Let's see, go this way. A great welcome. It's on a wreath base, but it's been squished so that it's thin like a swag. Things have been kind of pushed down because of storage, but a lot of these fluff right up. There's wires in all of these things. And again, nice big bows in here. Got some designer ribbons that are nice, good quality. Some curly cues. Lots of pretty elements, nice spring pinks and yellows, white flowers, great fun spring door cover. All right, this one's a fall. This is one that I made early on as well. You've got a lot of, this is a kind of a boho style to it. You got a blush pink pumpkin in there, the metal sign. Let's see, twist it this way. You've got pink bows, leaves, lots of natural neutral colors that are more on the pinkish side. But we'll hang that one up next. And again, all these bows and florals and stuff will fluff up. Let's see here. Flip that around. There we go. I have two of these Valentine themed centerpiece arrangements. Really cute. Ugh. There's two of those kind of mirror image of each other. Those are also available. Let's see, a fun fall one. This one should be listed for $115. We're just cleaning up our space here, getting everything out of buckets and hanging them up on a garment rack to help save space. I just hang a S-hook on them and hang them up on my garment rack. All right, this one is $115. This one, I don't have a hanger on it because this one I think can be hung so many different ways depending on your style. I think it can go with the flowers on the left or the right, or as a swag across the bottom, whichever style you feel is good. This one is very versatile. Get a little bit of water. Let's see, guys. Welcome in. We are organizing. All right, here's another fall. This bow actually didn't get squished while it was in the bucket, which was good. This is a good, like that mustard yellow fall colors. So touches of gold in the, or like the orangey gold and the fall greens. This one's really nice. I had price tags on all of these for the event. I don't know where the price tags have gone. So we have emptied out another bucket and a box. Goes with the let's see here. That's interchangeable. Move this out of the way. I keep losing my hooks in my buckets because they're the same color. All right, guys. Y'all might be getting ready for Easter. Let's see, do I have anybody in here? Not really. We'll save that one. See if we get people in here. All right, this is a really large, I want to say this is probably a 20-inch, maybe even a 20, yeah, maybe a 20-inch grapevine base. Really pretty Easter themed with the lilies and the purples, some crocuses. A really pretty Easter. We'll get that one hung up. Hang it there. This is another Easter. You've got the He Has Risen cross on one side, and then the lilies and berries and some baby's breath, it looks like, all in there. This one should be listed for under 100. Let's see, get it all on the frame there. There we go. I've got a peach flocked bunny. He's super soft, cute little bow on him, and then some coordinating florals and that peachy coral color scheme. And this one should be listed probably between 110 and 115. Actually, it might be lower than that because I think this is from before I took the shipping out of my pricing. The shipping is extra on my pricing, but And that's just because I tend to sell things local. I like to have my prices flat for everybody. And then if you ship, you have to pay your shipping. But he is super cute. Peach dude. It. All right, another spring. Not necessarily Easter, just a bunch of spring colors. Really fun, bright, new growth kind of. There's a couple of little eggs in there, but not necessarily overpowering spring Easter. Just a nice bright Easter wreath. Hey Jen, welcome in. Thanks for hanging out. I am cleaning up my storage room. So as I pull things out of bins and hang them up, I figured I'd show them off today. I got a new garment rack for storage. I'm adding S-hooks onto everything and then just hanging them up on the garment rack. So bin number 2 is empty. I'll put this one up on the shelf, but this can go spring, summer. It's a nice mug arrangement. Pretty 360. My garment rack has shelves on one side and then double rows of hanging space. It's a closet organizer thingy, which is saving me a lot of space in this room. Some more of my fall stuff. This one is Hello Fall. You got some ferns, some mushrooms. Let's see, figure out which way I need to go with the, there we go. Got some flowers, some mushrooms. Those are some 3D mushrooms that actually match the sign. I've got one that's trying to fall asleep over there. That goes up there. There we go.
Oh yeah, Mom got on the other side of the oven.
Oh, the little.
All right. And we have a really fun Halloween one. I'm trying to figure out where's the. This is Hocus Pocus, Double Trouble, Fun Halloween. Got the cauldron bubbling over. Nice big bow down there. All of that will fluff out. And all of my mesh and evergreens, I try to cover them with a trash bag for storage. It keeps everything sticking to it. And these are just really large the outdoor leaf bags. The what is it? 39-gallon, 40 bags in the box. I've only got a couple left in there, but oh. We have my fun Easter bunny butt. We've got the checkered ears, the paws, the cute little butterfly on the tail, nice big bow, lots of spring flowers, another bow over there. Just very full. I love this guy. This is my second one. My first one sold really quick. Hey Justin, welcome. Thanks for joining me. I'm cleaning up my storage room, I did a vendor event in December. It was a 2-day thing. I took pretty much everything with me, put things in bins to bring it back. Now I'm cleaning it all up. I got a new garment closet organizer thing, so I'm hanging them all up. The garment rack is in the hallway until we clean up this room and bring it. I can have room to bring it back in. But I love my bunny butt. He is adorable. Oh, he needs a bag. Therefore, I put him away. Let's see. Hang him there. I'm guessing TikTok is not liking my message at the top of the screen and is not pushing me out. I figured I'd try it, see how it would work, but I guess they don't like it. I will just do a sped up version of this and post it. All right. So covered with a plastic bag. I have the S-hook on it. This one's getting too full. I have a couple garment racks in here. I'm going to hang this one back up in here. All right. I think we've cleared out 4 bins. Yay. I just have a couple more pieces over here. This is a pretty fall centerpiece. This can go on a table. It's pretty both sides. You've got the bow going on both sides. You could put it up on a mantle, entryway table, but this one's a really pretty neutrals colors for fall. That one should be, I just saw the price tag, yeah, should be listed for $105. And then a couple of patriotics. I have 2 in a bag here, but before I was doing the S-hooks, I was hanging them on a regular hanger. I'll recover this in a second. But the bow's a little squished, but America, God shed his grace on thee. The nice neutrals, but Americana style, and then a swag, America the Beautiful, and I had them hanging on I have them hanging back to back on a kids regular hanger. Some of the smaller ones, I can fit 2 of them in the bag. Doing them back to back, they don't limit how much they stick together or get squished. The really full wreaths I can't put in multiples in a bag, but this one's not too bad. This one in this container, I can get it put away on this rack. I do have another rack over here that has, I don't know, probably another 20 wreaths. Let's see. This was a fun Halloween one that I did up this year. I started them last year with just the skeleton and, let's see, go this way, and the light, and the lights do light up, the battery operated. But this year I added the black and burgundy roses, gave it more of that gothic look. But that one is also available. He is a heavy boy. Got a lot of elements in there. Excuse me. These are hanging on the end. They don't have their bag on them, but it's a really pretty. If you've got a farmhouse, this can go all year long. Farmhouse style magnolias in a tobacco basket. And then a really fun yellow roses on a trellis. The blues and yellows really pop. Let's see, I'm trying to keep it in the frame there. But the rose, this one is $110, and this one is, it's a wiggly, should be about $80, $84, between $80 and $85, I think. But those are both available, and again, these aren't too bad. I hang them back to back on this hanger, and these are hanging up on my original garment rack. Something's noisy. Oh, this one's got little metal hearts on it, and they're clicking. But this one is a cute Valentine's Day. Got sparkly bows, little berries and hearts. The white, well, not all of them, but there's some metal hearts in there that kind of click a little bit, but everything else is more of a foam, beads and hearts. That one is already in that shop. Let's see. This one goes this way. I don't know. I guess it hangs right about like this. There we go. This is definitely one of my first wreaths. We've got the leprechaun and the pot of gold up in the top of the wreath. You've got a big bow down there. Let's see. I'm not holding it right. There we go. Big bow with the stencily gold coins and stuff spread out in there. We've got some horseshoes for luck, some green shamrocks spread out into the design. I can't see it when I hold it up, so hopefully you guys see the whole thing. But there you go. I am out of bags, so this one's just going to lay down until I pull in some more bags. This one I can, oops, don't fall. I have this in. They're just hanging a S-hook through the grapevine. I'm grabbing a couple of branches so it's not putting stress on any one, and then hanging that. These are a couple I never listed in the shop. I've just been trying to sell them locally. That one, I call it a rag ribbon wreath. Got the burlap rope wrapped around the center section, and then just a bunch of ribbons tied around the outside. And then this, let's see, do I have anything to put behind it? Not really, but it's a pumpkin shape wireframe with a simple little floral arrangement at the bottom. If you're interested in this one or the rag ribbon wreath, just email me or message me. This one I'm selling for $50 plus shipping, and then this one, or I guess both of them, but this one I have got a $45 price tag on it. I'll do both of them for $45. They need a home. This, I've sold variations on this one. This one's kind of been my display, just showing a generic football wreath. I've sold a couple where the sign was changed out for specific team colors. The bow was updated to the team colors, but this is a good fall seasonal sports football team wreath. That one's just on I think a 14-inch grapevine. Hang that one up a little space. And then everything else I have left, I think, are my paint sticks. Oh, I do have another couple over there. Ooh, he needs some fluffing. But we've got a ladybug themed mini swag. These are should be listed for $50. I need to tighten this guy up. He's hanging, but we got ladybug. Little cowgirl style. I've had a lot of people favorite this one and ask for variations on it. This is the only pink boot I have, but I have several brown boots that I can change this up. This one with the bigger sign on it is $60. But super cute for the little mini cowgirls in your house. If you just have like a pink cowgirl theme, love it for like a baby shower, little girl baby shower, door of a little girl's room or in the little girl's room but this one is absolutely adorable. You've got the little felt hat, the little lasso, the boot, and a really cute bow. Oh. I feel glitter on my nose, or see glitter sparkling off my nose. But here's a football version of my mini wreath, or mini swags, sorry. I am in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, so I do the blues and silver gray color schemes, and it still don't sell. Nobody likes them Cowboys anymore. But yeah, that one. These should be 45 or 50. This one has a very small little sparkly football in there. I have more of those back here. I have 3 Valentine's versions. Perfect timing. That one's got lips in the middle of the bow, glitter hearts, lips up there on the sign. Really, really cute there. And then this one is the same as that one, that last one. So I've got 2 of these. If you've got double doors or columns, or maybe just porch lights, 2 sconces on your porch or something, you can do 2 of them. There's 2 matching ones. Excuse me. And then this one goes this way. This one's got a big glitter heart, a nice big bow with some hearts coming out of it. But that is a really good one for Valentine's coming up. And then I also have a Mardi Gras. There we go. So I've got the Mardi Gras mask in the top, lots of fun ribbons, nice big bow down there. I do have some beads hanging in there. So that is a fun Mardi Gras one. I know most people either do Valentine's or Mardi Gras since they're only a couple of days apart most years. And then, let's see. This is one of my favorites. This one is this can go all year long, honestly, but it's great for spring and summer. You've got some gorgeous blues and white florals, a really fun butterfly, and that one is kind of 3D. Let's see, bring that back where you guys can see the whole thing. Really fun, pretty, everyday use. Great fun. Do have a hanger on it, but it's a little low. I'm going to use the grapevine itself for hanging the S hook, so it hangs down more. Look at that. Running out of space. Let's see, and then a tulip carrot. Oh, puzzle piece. Try again. There we go. There we go. So then we have the carrot tulips shaped like a carrot. Got the greens on the top, a fun carrot bow. That is a good one for all spring. And this one should be listed probably $80, I think. Is the price I have on here is, I think before I took my shipping out. That's a good fun one. Light swag. Let's see. I think the only thing left, this was a really fun one that I did this year. Gingerbread stocking. More of the browns, reds, and whites with some peppermint, gingerbread. Good. A little bit of all the colors. I've got some sprinkles on there with the reds and greens. We've got the red and the green with the ribbon. Some nice big ball berries and the peppermints. Shedding a little bit there. But this one is hiding its price tag. I have price tags on all of these for the event. I don't know how all the price tags disappeared. But there we go. Let's see. This one is going to need a bag. We'll move that one right there. And then this last bit are my pancake wreaths. They don't have bows, so I just stack them in one bag. This one isn't necessarily a pancake wreath, but he fits on top so perfect. But he is a gorgeous little cute, great for a pantry, kitchen pantry door. But baking spirit sprite. You've got the little gingerbread cookies, a rolling pin, really cute. There we go. Really cute Christmas mini wreath. And then if you like the baking spirit sprite, this is a larger version. This one should be listed for around $60. I think all of these are listed for $60. But you've got the red and white. You got the cute candy or cookies going around the sign. Got the ribbons with the cookies in them. Good. And this one is super thin, so this will fit on a door that has a storm door. Then this one is my pumpkin spice cafe, pumpkin latte themed, warm and cozy. Love those coppery orange colors, neutrals, and these just flatten out. And again, this one is a super thin pancake style. And then a fun snowflake one. Red snowflakes with swirls, and then white and silver mesh. Let's see. There we go. Again, these are listed for $60. Everything is available on this link. That is, oh, there's one more winter swag over here and a centerpiece. So this is a nice snow themed swag. You can hang it, or you can display it as a table centerpiece, entryway, mantle. It can go this way or this way. If you hang it this way, I would just rearrange some of the ribbons, but they're there. Like this one would come over here. This one comes over there. That way it's more even right to left. But also looks really cute laying flat if you put it on top of a table. And then the centerpiece. This is really pretty. I don't have batteries in it, but the church does light up. Really pretty red berries. And this one, although it's a church, it doesn't have to be just Christmas. It could go through the winter. We'll put that one on my shelf. Turn it this way. Scooch. Put that one there. All right, guys, that is everything that I needed to pick up and put away. I do still have other items that are already hanging up and in their storage places. If you ever see anything on the shop, once you see more up close, just message me. I'd be happy to do other pictures or videos to show them off a little bit better. But thank you for hanging out with me. We'll see you guys next time.